in this channel, we have a tradition where I suit up for the season finale. But still no pants. And do you know why? Because this is a hobby, not a job. Let's begin. Car's backstory. He was one with nature. The one thing he couldn't conquer. Why though? This being that is supposed to be one with nature, the sun, despises him. Why? Well, because the sun is not really Mother Nature local to Earth? I don't know, because like the whole thing began with vampires not being able to live in the sun, but the vampires are an offspring of wearing the mask, especially in Phantom Bloodway. This guy's a pillar man, but they just are weak to the sun. The UV rays just kills them. Aye, aye, aye. Opening. No opening. A man turned god is a crazy title. Alright, we left off at the volcano. Stroheim clutched. Joseph is safe. Cars seemingly in the magma. Stop jinxing it. Oh! Don't jinx it. Come on, stop. A crab can survive this? He defied the magma! Not good enough. It's melted rock, idiot. He turned into a clam and a crab. The exoskeleton. Nah, this is a lobster. This is a seafood boil. It's erupting. No, it's active. If someone helps Stroheim get out of there, bro. He's just a torso. Bro can't even move. No. How many lines? That did it for sure. Did we get him? We got him for sure. Stop. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Do you even believe in your own laugh right now, Joseph? Alright. Oh shit! Ay, 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 ay! Zesty ass Aztec Egyptian stripper dubstep music always comes to clutch for the pillar men. How? What? He got the armor. Oh, his hair! His color change, color change. That's an arm gone. The only one that can save us at this point is a Messina. Messina that's been training this entire time. He's been waiting. He's been waiting because at this point, we've already used our Stroheim card. It's done. Joseph has lost an arm, has no Hamon. Who is actually going to show up to save us now? He's just a torso. Analyzing, analyzing. Okay. What? Crab shell. Seafood boil. Therefore, who armor? What is it? Like Caesar? Nah, that's messed up. You really using bubbles? Cars is using bubbles at the end? What? It looks like I'm looking at like a high school biology textbook. Body, air bubbles, heat from magma. Bubbles created a layer of air between Kara's body and the magma. This is... Whatever, let's just go with it. Continuous bubbles that keeps getting burned away, but it's a non-stopping flow of secondary armor to dissipate the heat from the magma. Ay, ay, ay! What? Like they would say in the dubstep. Narrator wilding out. Earth has given birth to this life, but this thing, you know, has now conquered the Earth. Bro is planetary level. He has surpassed magma itself. Oh, another backstory. Oh, pillar of women too! Yo, look at this tribe! Okay. No need to reproduce. Really? Peaceful people. They're chilling. Cars! So they were just all peaceful. They're hanging out. They're just celebrating life. Just minding their own business. And then cars showed up and realized, wait a minute. We can like get stronger. So he sapped everyone. And then went for a pursuit of power by himself. How? How though? Don't worry about it. It would be cool to have like a brief explanation of like the pseudoscience and how you even make the mask. This guy's just the apex parasite. I mean, human beings are also parasites, right? But this has no sustainability or respect for anything else. He is a self-serving parasite that leeches and drains everything for pursuit of power. This is worse than humans, honestly. But even then, he did show respect to, like, again, the dog, the flowers, right? Natural life. So I don't know. I feel conflicted because it feels like this is one man that's going to absorb the entire resources of Earth for the pursuit of his power, but he also respects nature here and there. The Pillar Baba! She looks like an important character. There's like a separate faction that is opposing cars. They're pulling a quick one on him. That is the ultimate, like, chip on the shoulder, though, right? You as the ultimate life form that's been acknowledged by everything. The one thing, the sun, he can't ever face the daylight. So the pursuit for that, I get it. That's a crazy pose at the end, though. He's going like meow. Even the parents. What about Wamu and AC/DC? There he is. Two surviving babies. Santana and most likely Wamu. AC/DC was an OG along with Cars, I guess. He turned his back on the sun. Cool flashback. Nothing that we didn't really know other than the existence of other tribes of the Pillarmen and how most of them were just kind of chilling in peace. At the end of the day, it is really fucked up that this thing, this ultimate creature, right, that is one with Earth itself, is abandoned by the sun. And because of the pursuit of conquering that, he sacrificed everybody. including his himself pretty much. Was it worth it? Stroheim glazing. A man become God. You're not a human though! Yo, Stroheim should say a human can't stand before a god. But I too have rejected my humanity. I'm a cyborg. And then like out of nowhere his torso like grows like another set of like pair of lower body, and then Stroheim fights against cars and wins. To show that man-made like artificial like body science. You know, it's kind of beautiful that like you have this apex species, right? This being that have ascended and has basically consumed the earth and became a god. But then you also have a human monkey through sheer determination and adaptability and his intelligence was able to surpass a god. That would be cool. And then I would acknowledge German science is number one. Oh shit, it's the soundtrack again. One more trick. Oh, one more Hamon. Not good enough though. Hamon Overdrive is so Phantom Blood, bro. It is beyond outdated. Even before, this shit wouldn't do anything. I have two cars in my opinion. Yikes. There goes his leg next. Oh! Hamon back? Yo, of course, because he conquered the sun. He conquered the sun. He himself is using Hamon now. This is crazy. Goddamn. We're literally cooked. I just can't get over Torso Stroheim just chilling in the corner. Doesn't he just look so silly? He's so tiny and he just has no body. He's just a torso on the ground. He can't do anything now. He can only commentate. It's better at us than anything, bro. No! Oof. Do we have any other trick left? Knowing JoJo, he's probably stalling and making a plan right now. You know, this is what he does. It's like, oh, he's losing. Oh no, he's screaming and whining. But at the end, it's like, oh, rope trick. Oh, a new sleight of hand. What could we possibly do here? Like, we used the volcano card. What else is left? We can't even run away. No plans. Actually gave up. Narrator is telling us straight up, he's not scheming anything. There's nothing. He's come to terms. He don't even know Lisa. Lisa's his mom still though. Bro, it's a frog. Messina, please save us. What was that? It is poetic. Killing a Hamon user with Hamon itself. Oh. He's doing that thing again. He loves lifting up that loincloth. But why are you censoring the cock, bro? They already showed us one. Come on. Wamu never lifted his, loincloth. Redstone of Asia. Wait a minute, wait a minute! Wait! And if it interacts? Oh! Narrator popping up again. I don't know why not. I don't know. Desperation! Yo! They're playing opening one! Okay, okay. Volcano? What a chain of events! Whoa, 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 bye! Stroheim, Oh! I don't know what's gonna happen to Stroheim from now on, but good luck, Stroheim. You've done your job. Okay. Lucky break? Lucky break? And now what? Stroheim! Nah, he's still hanging on. What is going on? Yo, we're gonna go to space? Like, there's no way this has enough force to launch cars into the sun itself. What are we doing here? Right, he can't just fly. Bye-bye, JoJo. Oh! Stroheim! His arm! Not Stroheim, not Messina. Joseph's own arm that he cut off. The car's cut off. Lucky. So lucky. Your next line. Oh, it's over. No, if he's pulling up your next line, it's over. It wasn't actually. Oh, no, I fell for it. Narrator popping off. Oh, I don't think so. Lies. I wish the narrator would step in and say, that was cap. That was a lie. Joseph is being bailed out right now by Mother Nature. Yeah. Mind games, mind games. Escape velocity! We're going to space? Joe! Again, I can't predict this. You know what I mean? A lot of other shows, there is like a logical thing, a step of events that happens in foreshadowing. With JoJo, it's so bizarre. It's so random. But the volcano magma shit was kind of predictable. But being launched into space itself? I mean, shit again, right? When you have an immortal being like that, if you can't disintegrate it, you have to seal it away. So this is that version, right? Of sealing cars away in space? Holy shit. Yo, he thought it was Stroheim second. Not even mentioning Caesar, bro. Stroheim came before Speedwagon. Lisa. Not Messina, though. How is he gonna survive this? Stroheim. Stroheim, what? Come on. But like, we're in space. The slab of rock went into space and now we're gonna fall down like a meteor. How do you survive this? He has an arm cut off. And his leg is melting off. Nah, Stroheim, one last time, come on. Stroheim's still watching in shock. Dude, I'm telling you, this guy loves the Joestars maybe more than Speedwagon. It's beautiful how much he cares. He survived! Joseph Joestar on Iola di Volcano has died. Nah, it doesn't count, doesn't count. The narrator has to say it. The narrator has to say this character has died, and then to really put the cherry on top, you'll see their face in the sky looking down. Araki does that a lot, I noticed in Phantom Blood. What the fuck noise is he making? Okay, there's no. Okay. Can he conquer the space too? Oh, it's too cold. Really? You can't regulate your internal temperature to fight against absolute zero? Sealed away? This is what you get for wearing a loincloth only, bro. You should have wore a jacket, man. Then you wouldn't have frozen in space. This is what you get, bro, for flexing that loincloth. Frozen immediately. At least pose, you know? Just like in the wall, at least have a cool pose if you're gonna get sealed away. Sealed! Chills. Literal chills. Why is he straight mocking though? Alright, he locked it at the end. He's like, alright, fuck. Fine. Again. Alright. Bro is mocking in space forever. But he's not dead. He's not dead. That's the important part. Technically, he could return. Right? He is this immortal god-like being that's been sealed away in space. Could return if somebody wanted to bring him back to Earth or do other shit. I don't know, man. I wouldn't put it beyond like the fucking German soldiers to find this shit in space and bring him back. I don't think the technology at this point... Are they even going out into space? I don't think so. Can't even die. Wow. Can't even die. Eventually, cars stop thinking. I guess even more time has passed, like 10,000 plus years, bro. He just forever just floating in space into nothingness, into void, into this ever-expanding space, unable to do anything. Just permanent vegetable. That is a fate worse than death. This is a very clever way, again, of defeating an immortal god. Because again, you can't just disintegrate them. And if you can't just beat them, you have to seal them away. This is the seal. Joseph's funeral? This gotta be racially motivated. It's cool they brought out a chair for Granny Erina, also bold, but the only black kid and he doesn't get to get an umbrella? What? What? All the white people with the fucking umbrella on the side. Smokey, you go stand over there. I'm grateful you showed up to, you know, honor our grandson's funeral, but you gotta sit. They segregated Smokey, bro. What? Now, technically, there's more people here. Okay, but still, this frame is crazy. Thank you, Demonic Jedi, with the Prime. 19, you Messina, you fucking fraud! The audacity for you to show your fucking face at the end of the funeral acting as if you deserve to live, you fucking piece of shit. Better than Loggins, though. Better than Loggins, though. The more I think about Lisa, Messina, and Loggins, the more I realize how insanely fraudulent they are. Look at the feats, bro. The feats over opinions. Lisa, Messina, and Loggins were absolute non-contributors to the fucking story. That's a lie. Lisa contributed to the story. It's just it was not dominant. It was just sad state of affairs, bro. Loggins just got... He showed up and he died immediately. And then his body got desecrated by AC/DC. Ah, shit. My VLC player was so disgusted at Messina it stopped playing. Here it is.
Comfort those he leaves behind,
English
God,
sermon.
and let them know your peace.
Speedwagon. Someone's the car here, though. Is this gonna be Joseph? Is that Joseph right there? Who's coming? Who else is here right now? Just like random people. Speedwagon, Erina, Messina, Lisa, Smokey. I don't know who the hell these people are.
Joseph?
Joseph?
さようならジョジョ
Why do the ladies have this veil? Interesting design. I don't know. I guess it's tradition and culture to for the women to just hide their face completely.
さようならジョジョ考えてみると知り合ったのは
Nah, here he is! How'd he survive?
決して忘れないよ
How'd he survive?
エリナさん帰りましょう
No. He got a new hand too! How? He got a cyber... Maybe Strawham hooked him up with the cyborg arm.
もう少し
Boo! She gonna beat his ass, bro. I feel like they're not gonna be too happy about this because they made him think he was dead.
誰だみんな
Hey,
ニュー
hey.
ヨークへ着いたってのに誰も迎えに来てくれねえだろ言うだろ
Yeah.
探したぜようリサリサ先生傷はもういいのか
Still doesn't know Lisa's mom, by the way.
やっぱりシュトロハイムに頼んでもっと
Strong
便利な腕にしてもらおうと思ってんだよ
Erina's so shook she had to lift the veil, bro. I wish she would have lifted glasses too.
ドイツとは戦争やりそうだしなおい
Germans were called to war. Ah, shit. Looks like World War II is continuing for them, huh?
おいこら何者だ場所バカ者バカ者だ
Dude, do they even know whose funeral it is? Do these people even know?
バカ者場所わきまえろ場所バカ者って言ったのか
Buddy,
な
it's my funeral.
まあいいから
Why does this guy kind of look like the Toyojin, the Orient, the Chinaman in Phantom Blood? It's the mustache.
向こうへ行こうねみんなに迷惑がかかるからね
まさか
Yeah.
俺のことバカ者って言ったな
How? How to survive?
ちょっと待てなんで俺を見てそんなに
Bro,
驚
you
くんだ
fell from
まる
space.
でお化けにでもなんで俺の名が墓に刻んであるんだ
Strom should have told Joseph that, like, by the way, I reported that you were dead to your family when he's getting his new upgrade.
刻んであるんだ
傷はまだ治って
Oh, Susie Q!
雨に濡れてないんだから
Holy shit, Suzy Q, you are swaying those fucking hips. She's ready to get married.
傷はまだ治ってないんだから
Good God.
傷はまだ治ってないんだ
Yo,
か
yo,
ら
yo.
雨に濡れちゃダメよ
They're just in shock.
傘
They got married! Oh! Looks like JoJo made a detour. Wait a second.
傘
お前はスージーキグなんだ女房
My
のことも
wife.
知らねえのか
女房だ風に紹介されると私
What do you mean he didn't get the arm from the Germans? Did we not just fucking play that scene? This is German technology. Watch the part where he's tinkering his arms. Does he not directly make a call to the Germans?
チーノもいるじゃねえか俺の方はよやっぱりシュトロハイムに頼
Why am I fucking arguing random? No, fucking 2-week timeout. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what are you doing? You haven't even been paying attention. You try to fucking backseat me on this shit. Fuck you. Like, listen, you know what? If you want to contest, go ahead. Go ahead. But just know, if you're wrong, you better fucking pay the price.
ジーキグなんだその薬指のリングはそれじゃあ女房のことも知ら
女房だなんてそんな
How romantic.
恥ずかしいわ
Their interactions is he told her, hey, ugly, your face is all fucked up. Make sure that shit heals back when I come back for you. He did have the sexy lips though, remember? During the mask incident, and she took it off, and anyways.
恥ずかしいわ
ねえじゃねえ飛ばされた時
Mm.
岩が落ちてベネチアの漁船に
No. At that velocity? Like, when I was a kid and I didn't know anything about physics, I thought to myself, why don't people just simply jump off of debris, whatever, rock that you're falling, Because it's all falling down, so if you just jump off, won't you be safe? Well, it turns out physics says no, because you are going to be also traveling at that speed. It doesn't matter if you jump, you're still fucking going to splat onto the fucking ground. Okay? You need to oppose the force. So there's nothing that it's crazy. From space, he fell down at that speed. He would have been obliterated. Like that body would have just been disintegrated on contact with the water here.
運よく海にだ。その後の2週間、ベネチアでおめえに怪我を解放してもらったことも、ちゃんと年俸を送ったんだろうな。
Nope. Nope.
電報
she's an airhead blonde, I see. Very interesting pairing.
電報
そうだ、引き受けたよな。
Oh, that hand. Oh, what the hell? What's that hand doing? What's that hand doing, bro? He got a... What does that mean? What does that mean? Maybe I don't want to know. Domestic abuse.
キリはやめようねごめんなさい忘れちゃってた
Oh,
何考えてんだろう
no!
な。待て。
ジョジョが
って言ってるでしょ
ごめんで済むか。
Dude, that's the mom, man.
エリザベス・ジョースターはこの後
Nice.
自分が母親であることを打ち明け共に
Nice.
8年にハリウッド映画の脚本家と再婚する
Oh, remarried? Good for Lisa. You know, she's moving on with her life. She's still a wanted criminal, but fuck it.
19
Joseph's face there. What's he thinking? I wanted to get his reaction of nice. Nice. I would pick Lisa over Susie Q though. Ready now? It'd be crazy if the narrator said, Granny Erina later died that day from the shock and old age. Goodbye. There's no way they would do that, right?
ジョースターは
Alright.
小学校の教師を
She's a teacher?
1950
Oh no! Listen, that's a long life, alright? And surrounded by loved ones, okay? Nah, this is a great way to go out. Smokey grew up so much. Oh my god. They have a kid. Wait a minute. That's not Jotaro. What? Did they skip another generation? Anyways, they have a kid that looks like Susie Q. Speedwagon's still hanging on, bro. But Joseph has a daughter. That's cool to see. She can go meet Jonathan now.
生涯を静かに閉じる
Great portraits, bro. Jonathan and Erina, right over here. We have Susie Q, Joseph, Lisa, Erina here, and the daughter. And then George and Lisa.
81歳の生涯を静かに閉じる
Yo, why Erina kind of mogging too at her death? It's not as crazy as cars mogging in space though.
スピードワゴンは
Speedwagon Roberto! Hell yeah!
発展させたが1952年心臓発作で死去
That's a real one, man. That's a fucking real one. Robert E. O. Speedwagon. What a goat.
発展させたが
The contributions he made to the family.
生涯独身
Never married. Sigma male, bro. He was never married. Sigma male. Maybe that's why he lived so long.
スモーキー・ブラウンは苦学しながらも
His name is Smokey Brown. You know what? Better than Smokey Black, I guess. Worked his way through college, majoring in political science. Let me guess. What college did he go to? Brown University?
苦学しながらも大学へ行き
Let's go, Smokey! Oh, shit! I thought for a second they were going to set him up as Obama. Later on became the president of the United States. No, Smokey Brown! Mayor of Georgia! Let's go, Smokey!
そして後に
That's my goat!
ルドル
Stroheim!
フォン・シュトルハイムは
Rudolf von
スター
Stroheim!
リングラード戦線で
And he died a proud German, bro. Now, this is World War II now and we're getting the Nazis involved. But still, this is fiction. And von Stroheim, Rudolf von Stroheim, what a man he was. Damn, look at that salute, bro.
1943年のスターリングラード戦
Damn.
を遂げ
世界
Eat him! German science is number one.
名誉の戦死を遂げ
Salute! What a beautiful ending.
そして時代は
JFK International Airport. Oh.
ああぶつか
I will never forgive the Japanese. Wait a minute. This is it. This is it.
ああぶつかっちまった向こう向いているあんたが悪いんだぜ
Okay, you ran into him, buddy. You know what? I crash out too.
困ったな向こう向いているあんたが悪いんだ
Oh
ぜ
man.
いいってことです
Deeper Joseph voice acting.
あんた日本人かああそう
It's actually kind of funny how deep Joseph's voice actor is trying to make him sound right now. Yo, thank you, Assad, for that too much. Appreciate it.
ちょっと待ってあんた日本人か話は別だ
Why specifically the Japanese to hold up? This is not because this person is Japanese and ran into him that the hate started. The hate was already there. Why? Why though? World War II? But he loved the Germans. And if he loves the Germans, then the Axis alliance, whatever, Germany, Italy, Japan, you would think that according to that logic, it might. What happened? Pearl Harbor? America? True. You're right. Grandpa Joseph.
一人娘が日本人と結婚してる
Pearl Harbor my ass. Pearl Harbor my ass. The next Joestar family starts like this, huh? A Japanese man married a female Joestar, and now Jotaro will be born for part 3.
ついていかなきゃならないんだ
Okay.
ルさん大切な娘を日本人め
Son rarely gets to see his own grandfather. That's why I'll never forgive the Japanese.
Never! I don't know. But I feel like whatever race would have been the husband, he would have hated that. Because it has to do with how dare you take my daughter. Because he's such a overbearing, protective father, I guess. Oh, Sony Walkman.
ウォークマンは好きだがね
And he loves anime too. You know what? Japan's not so bad, actually.
でも
Shit, Japanese science number 1.
ウォークマンは好きだがね
Yeah. Isn't that crazy, bro? Look at this shit. This is before like the MP3. Do you know how many different iterations? There was this, there were CD players, bro. There were MP3 players, and then the iPod came out. That just changed everything. And then that was the iPod. There was the dial-up iPod. Then there's the iPod Touch, and then the iPhone. That truly shifted everything. iPod Touch truly was like a turning point too. iPod Nano and that. Oh my god.
でも
Hell yeah. Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. What is this? The end. Atlantic Ocean, near the Canary Islands. Yo, the water is poisoned. What the hell?
やったついに引き上げたぞおつけ
Oh no. Is it gonna be a mask? Oh no, what is it gonna be, bro? It's gonna be something.
おつけ沈んだ宝の箱だ
Wasn't there only one coffin that Erina went in with the baby Lisa? What is this?
100年前に沈んだ宝の箱だ
What do you mean? Dio! That's not Dio, that's Jotaro. How is this a high school student? How is this a high school student? This is even more ridiculous with JoJo. How old is he? He's 17? No, he's 17 years out. He's 17 years serving in jail. He got 17-year-old kids. What are you talking about? His belt kind of reminds me of Caesar. Right over here. It's the what's it called? The design and the colors. Menacing, 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 menacing. Oh, part 3 next, baby! And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first season, or the first 2 parts of JoJo's. Damn, that was fucking amazing. Now, let's acknowledge the limitations in the production value. I wish that this was better animated. It definitely wasn't bad, but I just wish that like it had like crazy just like storyboarding and key animators pulling up to just like deliver greatness happening. But it is what it is. The story though and the direction, oh my god. So Phantom Blood again, I think that the first 9 episodes were so concise, so well done. It's such a simple concept, but Araki, I think, executed it so well. The honor, the respect, it was so beautiful. The comedy, it was great. And then Battle Tendency, bro. Battle Tendency just took that concept, extended it further. The opponents are an extension off of, you know, the mask, but they're pillarmen. And Hamon was also utilized in more creative ways, but there's obviously limitation. Caesar's death, I think, just hit me in a way that I would have never imagined. Wamu and Caesar, that episode is probably my favorite episode of this entire season of JoJo's. That peak was crazy. The story, the direction, the soundtrack, the voice acting, the meaning behind Caesar's sacrifice, and Wamu's respect for him as a warrior. It's so fucking beyond beautiful. I don't know if they're gonna be able to have an episode that makes me that impacted again in JoJo's. I honestly, it straight up might have peaked there, but we'll see what happens later on. Stroheim, what an amazing character. Cyborg, you would think you would hate him because he's a, but this is a work of fiction, and obviously we're not going to show all the terrible things that they do, but rather show how proud this German soldier is and his German science. Sakaichi, the voice acting is crazy. He is basically Speedwagon cracked out the wazoo. And not only that, his contributions in the story, time after time when Joseph is in need, who's there? Stroheim. I honestly think Stroheim might have contributed more to Joestar's than Caesar, but Caesar's death was definitely the sacrifice and it peaked way higher, but Stroheim was so consistent. Every fucking time we needed him, he was there. The villains, man. AC/DC? Fraud watch. Wamu? Peak. Can you even call him a villain though? He's like an antagonist. He's this proud warrior that is a warrior code and simply wanted just honor, glory, and he got it. Even his death, right? The bubble that he honored at the end, Caesar's last bubble, he was raking it in with the wind, and then he said, no, I'll let it go. That was just, I can't hate the guy. What a compelling antagonist. Cars, akin to Dio a little bit more, right? In how he had no morals or ethics, just simply wanted to get the job done no matter what. And you know what? He served his purpose. He was zesty as fuck and he was funny. Lisa, I think, was definitely a fraud. I wish that she was portrayed in a better light. It's not that I hate Lisa. It's just that I think Araki did not do her justice. She was sexy. She was aura farming. Yet the amount of feats was not proportional to the amount of aura farmed. And that's pretty much it. I think part 2 definitely is better than part 1 for me. That peak of Caesar's sacrifice is something that I'll forever remember in my heart, like Wamu, man. And now we're off to part 3. A number rating I would give this, definitely not a 7 point something out of 10, but really hard to say it's a 9 point something because of the limited production value. This is an 8 point something out of 10 for me. And again, some of the peaks, man, it is in that 9 point something territory again, like the Caesar sacrifice episode. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content. And until next time, take care.